This is my review of Star Wars The Clone Wars Savage Opress. And we'll take a quick look at the packaging first. Alright, so on to the figure itself. Well, this is one of those Star Wars figures that I was really looking forward to getting. Never was able to find it in stores, so I ended up ordering it off of eBay. And I decided to start the review off with the weapons in hand because they are rather difficult to get into the hands. But once they're in there, they stay pretty well. You can see there how they pretty much fit into the hand, which is good, and they're pretty secure, as you can see here. So I'll go ahead and take these out, and we'll take a closer look at the actual weaponry. Now, as most of you probably know, there actually is a more rare armored version of this figure. So it has the complete armor, and from what I understand, the actual yellow is a bit lighter and more accurate to the actual animation. So you got this weapon right here. And this weapon as well, which is more detailed. It's got some gold and some silver. And it has two handles here. And it does have a missile gimmick. You can see here there is actually a piece of plastic here, and apparently what you're supposed to do is push on the back of the missile, and it should just kind of via force kind of go out like that. That wasn't a very good demonstration, but you kind of get the idea. There's no spring or anything like that. Just you kind of just push it out on your own using your own force. So you got this missile here, and pretty cool that they actually have, the figure has or comes with two of these weapons. Now, the armored version of Savage Opress comes with a lightsaber, dual beam lightsaber. So at least with this figure, you get these two weapons here. Now, to take a look at the figure itself, one thing to note about the horns on his head, they are actually made of pretty hard plastic. So they are definitely a little bit pokey. So it's kind of a nice touch. I would have expected them to kind of maybe go the safer route and make it out of softer plastic, but it's actually a pretty hard plastic. You can see the face sculpt here. And we'll just do a little 360 action on this guy and take a look at him. A very, very ornate looking kilt or skirt. You can see here. It's a soft plastic, as you can see. And the paint apps on this figure are pretty nice. I mean, for some reason it seems like Star Wars figures, the quality control is much better on average than, let's say, the Iron Man line of figures or Marvel Universe. So I don't know why there's a difference. I mean, Hasbro produces both the Star Wars figures and the Marvel Universe figures. I don't know why there's such a difference in quality control. Articulation wise, head's on a ball joint. You can see there, shoulders go around and out. You've got a bend and a swivel at the elbow, wrist rotation, waist rotation. The hips / leg are actually just a regular old joint like that. There's no ball hinged joint at all. And then you've got a bend and a swivel at the knee. And there really is no other articulation. and I'm a bit disappointed by that, because for a figure based on a character such as Savage Opress, you would think he would be loaded with articulation, ab articulation, ankle articulation, and ball hinged hips, but that's just not the case. So I'm a little bit disappointed by that. But in terms of quality control, this figure is really nice, and I'm hoping to get the armored version. But like I say, the armored version is very rare and hard to come by. So, as far as the other two accessories, well, you get the card for the, they call it the Galactic Battle Game, and you get the die that goes along with that. Alright, well, this is definitely a recommended figure. I like it a lot. Again, the quality control is great, and the figure is based on such a iconic villain such as Savage Opress.